Okay, here's the deal. So, I'm trying to wire in this LED light strip for my backup light and this backup camera. Now, in order to do that, I need to tap in to one of my reverse lights and use a wire from there. Now, I already replaced one of the bulbs with an LED bulb. I need to replace this side, but I am going to wire it on this other side over here. The problem that I have, and I'll show you this. See how nasty that is and corroded? Yeah, I plugged it in, nothing. So a guy's gonna have to clean that. And another fun part is gonna be the wiring all the way to my radio. I have to take half the car apart to be able to wire this in. This is a video wire, and then this, I don't know what the hell that is. It's on both wires. What do I need that for? Just a video signal. Shouldn't need that. But whatever, it has it. Camera, simple enough to install. You just screw it in. Of course, this is the signal wire. This is the power wire. Now, there's a separate wire where you tap in to the reverse light right here. This one just plugs in. I think the first thing a guy's gonna do is take off this light here, put in the bulb, test it, make sure it works, and then put in the camera and shoot the wires in here. That way I can shoot the wires back there. Now this isn't screwed in, this is taped in, so to avoid getting sticky, I'm gonna wear some gloves here. Also because the camera that I'm filming this on is white. So, but actually before I even do that, I think I'm gonna spray those connectors with this stuff, and hopefully it does what it says. Now of course, I'm not going to put this back together until I know it works. That would be stupid. There you go. Take this out. Pull this thing out. Don't see any corrosion in there, but this bulb's got a couple miles on it. I think she's kaput. It's a good thing we're replacing it with an LED. Alright, so that's in. Oh crap, there's a lot of water in this housing. Oh, a lot of water in this housing. That's not good. Alright, so we're in reverse. We have this guy over here working, and this bulb's working too. Before I go further, I need to get all the water out of this housing here, because if I don't, it's just going to burn all the other bulbs out, and then we'll have to take it off and replace those too. Yeah, these things are soaked. I'm going to have to test them to make sure they all work still. My professional diagnosis says a new one of these, but the metal's so bent on here, I don't even think you could put a new one on, but that's what it needs. And I'd probably replace the other one too, since it's the same age and it could have problems too. Might as well just get both of them replaced. But I am not swimming in money right now, so we're gonna go ahead and do the right thing and reuse this one. Of course, I'm also gonna have to dry off the bulbs, and I'm going to have to test it after I dry them off to make sure they work. So while that's cooking, let's go ahead and address this connector. Plug this back in. I sprayed that, plug it in, test it. If not, we'll clean the connectors even more, do what we can. Or here's something easier. Ow. Put this in. Uninstall the screws. 1, almost 2, kind of 2, halfway 2, 2. Oh, and the thing just falls down. Why are you bent like that? That's in there. Looks like it's gonna cut the wire, but whatever. Once I get power to this thing, then I'll work about rooting this thing. A lot of plastic crap has to come off to put this in. Ah crap, I wasn't recording. I said we're gonna test that connector, plug everything in, see if it works now. If not, go from there. Might just have to skip the LED bar. I need to put that light back in, and I'd like to put my backup camera in. We might just have to skip that LED bar. Come down here with me. So, here's the connector thing. Looks super dirty, but we're gonna have to roll with that. Agitate. Grabs it. Spill it all over you. Grabs it. At least it's cleaner. We'll go ahead and turn a turn signal on or something. I don't see anything. No, they're working because the bulbs and stuff up here are okay. Question is, what is what? Sometimes they're nice and they give you a little diagram. Looks like it's a wiring issue, not here, but somewhere else. So I'm not quite sure what is what and what is which, but I'm just gonna go, whatever says turn signal, I'm gonna test. So there's some crap in here. That all says turn signal or whatever, so we'll test those and then I'll go underneath the hood and there should be more. But really, the way I was looking at it, this doesn't seem like it would be a fuse, but I'm gonna test it anyway. Actually, you might not be able to see this. Sorry. So I tested it and I ain't getting anything, so. Let's go under here. There should be some more. That's a trailer. That says trailer right there. Well, update. I ain't getting power. So, what a guy's gonna do is skip that and go straight to the reverse lights. Now, it looks like the power is the trigger wire for each of those things. And then there's one ground. If I can clean off that ground, if I can get it to work, or even make my own ground, I can still tie the light bar in to the reverse backup lights using it as a signal wire, or hell, I could just make my own ground wire from there and just do that. So that seems like what we have to do. Probably should turn these off. Don't want to drain my battery. But yeah, that's something I'll have to do by myself later. Figure out why the hell am I not getting any power. All right, so now we're back here. Gonna take this off, tie into the reverse light. So the way that it's wired is, so this goes to the camera. It runs its power and ground off of this light. And what I'll have is when the radio gets a signal, it will switch the camera on. Well, maybe that's a trigger wire. Let me be sure. Whoops, I wasn't recording. I said something stupid, like if I had a nickel for every time I did this, I'd be very rich, whatever. But, and then I got this tangled, which is definitely on brand for me. Take that off. Take this plastic piece of crap off of here. So now I gotta get a little ratchet and take this out, just enough to where I can snag this wire in there. Sounds fun. I'll do this off camera though. Alright, so I got this wire up here. A little bit of bad news. I don't think with the way this has to bend that it's gonna necessarily reach. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Alright, I already pre-wired it, so let's see if anything happens. We'll go up front and we'll see. Oh, something looks like crap, but it's there. Oh, God. Park. Reverse. Cool. Again, it looks like crap, but it's there. It's something. Here's the camera. Take off this protector film, point it down a little bit. We'll see what it looks like. Okay, a little bit of the hitch in there. It's in black and white for some reason. I mean, it looks like crap, but hey, I can see.